Hey guys, welcome back as always. My name is Leyzar, and today, my friends, we're gonna be talking about the 50th Warframe to enter, well, Warframe Styanax, the hoplite-based Warframe. And if you don't know what a hoplite is, now, if I remember correctly, it was a Greek soldier. Was it Greek or was it Roman? I think it was Greek. It was the guy with a buckler-style round shield and a spear that would ka-cha you and do things. I think there's a guy in League of Legends Pantheon that kind of like has the same basis. So that's what a hoplite is, and that's what Styanax is all about. But of course, in a spacey, futuristic way. Right now, we're going to take a look at a gameplay preview for Styanax, and I'll catch you guys right after.
So Styanax in game, Pablo and the team have put the kit together, which we're going to get to, but I'm just going to do a little bit of preamble before we do that. He is going to be launching with a Void Shell skin, so you know, everyone that gets their hands on Styanax, there's going to be a Void Shell skin launching with him as well, and he's going to have, I just need him to do that idle animation again. So
We're just slowly waiting.
I'm just going to fill the airtime until he looks...
Stretch.
But he's also going to have a Levirian. So because we did the anime, as you can imagine, the Levirian and the anime are very closely linked, with maybe one or two more pieces of lore in the Levirian itself. So they complement each other really nicely. So if you're in, I know, I just need to watch this. It's so good. Anyway, so this is I'm just gonna go burst in because why not? Classic legacy weapon. This is Styanax. That's his agile animation set. We can also throw on the noble set. And yeah, we can get a closer look thanks to this zoom technology 2022.
Man, that was one of my favorite stream moments, by the way. When we
You
segued
can
into
zoom.
Oh.
Greg, let's take a look at your modeling
Yeah,
work,
Greg.
shall we?
Inspiration? Any inspiration?
I have to maintain the product quality. So.
Yeah, so Styanax is really, really fun, really awesome, and we are going to be doing some gameplay with him, so I might as well, you know, fashion frame him a bit first. Or wait. Usually, Jeff would say, stick with the defaults. But Carrie, you might have a different opinion.
What set are you going into so we can talk about color harmony?
Oh,
boy.
I'm not familiar with that term. Tell me more.
We know.
Is there a I'm feeling lucky button somewhere?
There
we
is,
just log
random.
right in.
There is, it's the random color inside.
Yeah. How much random can you tolerate before you say just get on with the show? Because
Everything's looking pretty good.
No, that's the beauty of it, right?
yeah,
You make great selections,
Oh,
Greg.
blue.
Everything
yeah, maybe
works.
I'll throw in
Ooh.
an alt helmet. We'll go with this one. Let's take a look. Oh yeah,
A little purple?
yeah. Now we might not be launching with all of them, so just keep that in mind. But we do have at least two, so well, that's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
All right, maybe I'll go back to the Agugian helmet. Okay, pretty good. I'm gonna take off the bolstering just so we can see all the detail work you did on the back, Greg.
Hot off the press, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, like I said, Styanax will have Void Shell, Levirian, some customizations, and why don't you talk? Do you want me to like show the abilities first?
Nah, just go and game.
All right. And then you can tell which ones are Railjack, Helminth, all that fun stuff. All right. Are you ready to watch my gameplay in a totally new lens?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like, start patting.
Be like, slow down.
Pablo's quiet confidence. Just
Grenier. 'Cause we can
Grenier
talk
is
about
blue. Yeah. Yeah.
Really
Blue?
quick,
I'm gonna go to
is it
Ceres
blue?
because I feel like he'll fit in there or something, and I'm just gonna do it. Maybe I'll do a
Let's do
survival.
one or something.
Actually, I don't think there is survival on Ceres because it's.
Gabby, isn't Gabby a survivor?
Yeah, but that's not on Ceres. That's on the.
Okay, that's true.
All right. What's a girl to do in this day and age? You know what? Let's just do a normal. Interception's pretty okay.
Sure.
Let's do it, fam.
We made it. Here we go.
Yeah, so talking a little bit about Styanax, he's kind of interesting. I felt like when I saw the model, like there was something about it that felt kind of classic Warframe in a way. You know, the fact that the legs are human legs, the arms are human arms. Oh, yeah,
By the way, this is coming with Veilbreaker, and it's pre-processing. That's why it's doing that.
it's a little chubby. And I think his kit is kind of like a little more stripped down in a way. It's not as crazy as some of the others we have made. So we start with this one. What would you put on Spear Boy for his one? Throwing spears. I mean, what else are you going to do? So you saw that throwing spear there. If you hit an enemy and then the enemy hits a wall, which happens a lot because there's walls all over the place and you hit them really hard, it creates a little vortex and whoops, as Megan, we recorded Megan for the sound effect. That is exactly the sound effect that we put there. And then you bring enemies together. So
Oh, damn, Reb. Oh,
Rev, over here. Hopefully you have infinite energy.
Sure do. I need some enemies. We're ramping up. I don't want to fail the mission on stream.
Please don't. make it look good.
Ooh!
Whoa.
Oh my god!
So as you can see, he was not long for this world. In fact, because of the level, they might just kind of insta die here. But
They still suck. Like they do the vortex.
Yeah, so with the vortex, it's fairly long range vortex, so you can, if you do land it, and what she's doing right now is not necessary, but it's my instinct whenever I'm playing, which is jump and spear them down, because you want them to hit a wall. So if you jump and spear them down, that vortex happens near you, so you can control quite a bit with that.
That would kind of be your default thing to do if you're on Dallas, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then oh, you know what? Okay, small break. I need everyone to
Pay attention, class.
Yeah, so I need everyone to do me a favor, make me a promise, handshakes all around. Let's pretend that little shield next to the health is not there. Everyone just pretend that doesn't exist. No one ever saw it. It's not a thing. Okay. Now that we're all
Suspend your disbelief.
yeah, suspend your disbelief. That is not there. You are not seeing what you're seeing. I forgot that we turned it off for them, but anyways, doesn't matter. So his number 2 slams them with a shield, so if you get close to them. I think they might be so low level that they might just die.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So it does damage, so at this low level it kills them. But if we find a heavy gunner later, you'll see it cuts armor in half and it cuts shields in half and then does damage. So it's like a stagger, which staggers them for like 6 seconds, so it's like a micro CC. And then it also cuts their shields and their armor by 50%. And do I talk about armor shredding now?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So when I was doing this one, I started kind of looking at how armor shredding works on different abilities, and noticed that it was pretty inconsistent. So essentially, in some Warframes, when we do armor shredding by like 50%, essentially what we do is, first we go from 100 to a 50, and then if we take another 50, we just take 25, because it's a 50% of the 50%, and then you take another 50, and now we only took 12.5 and 7. And you just kind of go down, and it takes like 7 hits to fully remove armor. And that's how most armor shredding works. In fact, there's only one that's different, and that's Overrun. So Overrun, the way it works with him is if he does 2 strips of 50, he actually takes off 100%. So I didn't like that it was inconsistent, so we actually changed them all. Instead of to the way that most do it, we changed them to the Overrun way. So now all armor stripping abilities are more efficient, are more effective. So essentially, if you hit twice with a 50%, you'll strip 100% on all armor stripping abilities that are percent-based. I mentioned percent-based because, for example, Mag is not percent-based. She's like a fixed amount, so that one didn't change. It's only the percent ones that are changed. And we changed it for a whole bunch of them. I don't have a list with me, but it's a bunch. On top of that, we also did a few revisions to numbers on a few of them. So, for example, I want to do this from memory, so sorry if I don't bring them all. But Terrify, I think we went from like 30% to 75%. Overrun, we went from 30% to 50% strip. We increased a few, not a ton, but like 4 or 5, I think we increased. And we also changed a few from being duration-based to being permanent. So the one I remember right now for that, I think, is Banshee with the augment.
The Sonic Fracture augment?
Yeah, I think Banshee with the Sonic Fragment augment used to be duration-based. Now it's permanent. So once you hit them, they don't have the armor and they stay without the armor.
And oh my god, breaking news, back to Styanax ability.
Oh, yes, sorry.
No, you're like, you do what you gotta do, but we gotta go talk about the other two.
Okay, sorry.
But it's also
anyway.
worth mentioning that shield one is the helmet subsume ability, so you'll be able
That
to
is the-
shield
yeah.
bash
Yeah.
as anyone.
Yeah, so the reason I looked at the whole armor shredding is because this one armor shreds, and in the process of seeing that inconsistency is that we decided to change everything, right? So, yeah.
Third ability, here we go.
Third ability, here we go. So this is a buff, and it's basically it's called Rally, or well, actually, I don't even remember what it ended up
Rally
being called.
point.
Rally point. There you go. So basically what it does is buffs nearby allies and yourself to get passive energy regen, and every time you get an assist on a kill, you gain shields.
And that, yes, I'm gonna do his ultimate before the level ends. So
Okay.
on one guy though, so prepare
On
yourself.
one guy, okay. Ultimate on one guy! if you saw the moment from the end of the animation where he jumps up and then just summons like energy spears and starts throwing them at the thing, that's basically the ultimate. And basically it does a whole bunch of damage, it does slash proc, so it's pretty beastly again, and it scales pretty well.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So that's Styanax, and he's coming.
Sorry, passive.
We're going back to the arsenal. We'll be fine.
The passive is he gets crit chance on weapons based on the amount of shields he has. So if you put a whole bunch of all the shield mods and you get over shields, which works with his tree, which is as you're killing, you start getting shields and getting over shields. That increases the crit chance with weapons. The effect is doubled for spear gun weapons. Which I guess I also have to talk about.
Yeah.
It's a water fountain?
Yeah, I got half a Perrier, the other half's on the floor because I spilled it. But overall, that is gameplay of Styanax. As you can see, Axios Javelin, Theros Strike, Rally Point, and Final Stand make up his abilities.
And that's pretty much it for the gameplay preview from DevStream 163 for Styanax, the hoplite-ish Warframe or something of the sort. You also got to see there his signature weapon for the first time in... how many years now? We are getting a brand new spear gun, and it's gonna be Styanax's signature weapon, and I cannot wait to test that puppy. But wait, there's more. Styanax is launching with a Veilbreaker update somewhere in September, yes? And for the first 2 weeks after Veilbreaker hits, all you gotta do is log into the game and boom, free Warframe. You are getting Styanax for free, which is absolutely fantastic. So needless to say, if you are thinking about getting into Warframe or back to Warframe, this would be the ideal time. Grab yourself Styanax after Veilbreaker hits, completely for free, in a free-to-play game. So yeah, it's free on top of free and all whatnot. And this being their 50th Warframe, they took it one step further. They actually made an anime episode for Styanax, and he's also getting the Leverian as well. So you know what? I'm gonna paste that one as well, because it kind of gets you the feeling of Styanax and all whatnot. Oh yes, Veilbreaker comes with like a lot of changes and a lot of updates to Warframe, but we're going to be discussing those in separate vids. But until next time, my friends, as always, my name has been Leyzar. Subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
He saved us, me and my brother, orphans of war. Brought us to this paradise to join the others. Until we came of age. Until he summoned us. He called it Ascension Day. "5 years ago, Darrow went to him. Now, it's my time.
My dear child, your ascension is at hand. Fear not. All the chosen before you have played their part in my vision. I have something beautiful to show you.
Liar. Where's my brother?
Clever Arya. That fire, that singular determination, mine to wield. Behold, Leviathan. Your brother is here, somewhere, like all the other chosen. You alone will be its driving force. Get in.
I'm not alone! It's over.
A Warframe? A relic. I will have to show you the future myself. this gift on you!
Goodbye, Daryl. We'll keep you close, Tenno.